We're getting news of how a British-era bridge has collapsed on Mumbai-Goa highway. We'll take you through the location of the bridge, which is on the Savitri River. The bridge allegedly collapsed due to overflooding of the river. Well, this is the area. This is the Mahad Bridge, which stretches around the Savitri River. It's on Mumbai-Goa highway. This is the bridge which collapsed, this one. And here, two buses also have fallen in the water. 22 people are believed to be missing. My colleague Mustafa gets us this ground report.
Currently, we are in Mahad village on Mumbai-Goa highway. Behind us is the bridge over the Savitri River, which has washed away by the pressure of rains yesterday night at around 11:15 p.m. They are saying that there were around 2 private vehicles and 2 ST buses on this bridge when it was entirely washed up. You can see the remains of this bridge and see the pressure of water with which it's flowing, and that's why there is a problem to carry out rescue operations. Soon NDRF teams will be reaching this spot. At around 22 people till now are missing, and authorities will try to search for those people at this point of time. Due to heavy rains and choppy waters, the rescue operation is not being carried out well.
But Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis, has already tweeted on the incident. He has assured people that all efforts are being made to locate the missing people. Also, rescue operation teams are on the ground. He has also said there is no confirmed assessment about casualties since it was very dark. The incident that happened late in the night at administration will ensure speedy rescue and relief operation. He's gone on to say there are 2 bridges on the Savitri River at that location. The old one, the British era one, has collapsed. You're also getting a reaction from the DG NDRF. 3 NDRF teams are at the spot, which are currently surveying the area. Take a listen. Mustafa is joining us this morning from the location. Mustafa, these are heart-rending visuals that are coming in. 2 questions first. The British-era bridge, was there a maintenance that was done of this bridge by the district administration? Who's to be blamed for the negligence? And second, where and which stage is at the NDRF operation is at? Any clue and any news about the missing people?
See, at this point of time, 5 minutes ago, there have been 2 choppers which are seen on the river bank. This is one of Indian Coast Guard, and the second one is of Indian Navy. What they are doing is they are trying to locate the people who have been gone missing. If you can see on the other hand, there is a bridge which is the broken bridge, and nearby there is a chopper which is trying to search for the missing people. At this point of time, if you see, since last night there was no much of a rescue operation done, but now it seems that the choppers are trying to locate a few people who can be traced from here. If not from here, they'll be go at a further location, and from there they'll try to trace. As far as the maintenance of the bridge is concerned, on the other side, which is on the right side, you can see that there is a new bridge which goes parallel to the old bridge. So there was a new bridge, but the question remains whether there was some report asked as to whether this bridge should be shut or not, because this bridge, what it seems as of now, should have been shut long ago, and the new bridge which you can see, which is parallel to it on the left hand side, should be only used. So there seems to be some kind of negligence from the local authorities, but at this point of time it's not clear. A report and inquiry will be asked as to find out the reason why no action was taken against this bridge if it was old.
Well, Mustafa, as we see these visuals here in the newsroom, we can see the flow of the water is so fast right now. It's Savitri River in full flow, and also you have visuals of the chopper and some rescue operations that are currently underway. Mustafa, take us through what's happening.
See, of course, there have been the water and continuous rainfall, and the pressure of river has been a concern. That's why these choppers have been called. As you can see, there is one person from the
Yeah, the DG NDRF, OP Singh, who's joining us. We're staying with these visuals of the rescue operations that are coming from the location. Mr. Singh, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Your team is doing commendable job, sir. We do know that the NDRF teams are at the spot. Can you give us details of how you're mapping out this rescue operation?
You know, when we got the information that such and such bridge has collapsed, we immediately dispatched our one team comprising 50 personnel, in which you have the divers, deep divers, and all life-saving equipments like boats and life jackets and all. The first priority of my team is to save the lives of the people. We would like to go inside the water, try to find the people trapped inside, would pull them out, and we would be using all kind of sophisticated equipment to carry out the operation. And we have already dispatched our commandant also, and 2 more teams are on way. Of course, we are finding some difficulty in reaching the spot because of the incessant rain and because of the flood-like situation. And as you know that last night only we got the information that there are other places also like Nasik which are being flooded because of the rains and all that. And we are dispatching one DIG also to camp in Maharashtra to oversee all kinds of arrangements.
Okay.
So let's see how our operations start, and then in that case I'll be able to tell you the exact description of the operation.
Okay, Mr. Singh, we're also getting the visuals of how the choppers have been deployed, and the flow of the river is in full swing at the moment after incessant rains, as you pointed out. So that could be a great challenge for your team. But how many people are believed to be missing at this point?
You know, it's very difficult on my part to say because the missing people are yet to be ascertained. So the better would be that the district administration can tell you. But so far as the operations are concerned, we are responsible for that and will be carrying out the operations in full swing.
The challenges that your team faces at the moment, because we are seeing that although every effort is being made to search every soul who could be possibly missing at this point, what are the challenges that your team is facing?
Absolutely. There are so many challenges. The first is the nature challenge, nature fury. You know, because of the incessant rain, the teams are finding it too difficult to start the operations, number one. Number two, you need some heavy equipment to pull out those stuff, maybe the vehicles or even the people inside. You know, the deep divers have to go deep inside the river because the river is also flowing at a very high speed and at full swing. So all these challenges are there, and NDRF team would be facing all those. But nonetheless, we are committed to work, and we'll definitely be working in a professional manner.
Mr. Singh, appreciate you joining us this morning and sharing the details of the rescue operation. Our best wishes with your team and hopes with the relatives of those who are missing as they're searching for their loved ones at the moment.